Boothill Cemetery. One of the most famous cemeteries, especially in the Old West. 300 people buried in this wonderful, wonderful place. The people who work here are very great. I'm going to start with this gentleman here, Emmett Nunelli. I think I said that right. Hopefully. Now, this gentleman passed away in 1946, as you can tell. He is the last person to ever be buried here, and was honored because he is the one who restored this place. And he's not technically buried, it's more of his ashes are buried here. And definitely want to pay my respects to this man for taking the time and making this place, to have the respect it deserves. It's called Boothill Cemetery because most of these people have died with their boots on. There's a lot of unknown graves, and the reason why they're unknown, well, one, they didn't have any CSI back then, but two, it was a mining town, and these people would come and go, and sometimes they would pass away and no one knew who they were because they just showed up one day to work and something, unfortunate happened to them. So they were buried without their name, but at least they got the dignity of a nice proper burial. There's so many famous names throughout here. It's very peaceful, very beautiful. Oops. And there's some big old lizards running around sometimes. 1888. Killed by Indians. Mike Noonan. Ed Bancroft. Trying to look for a particular grave. Ed Bancroft. No. Let's see. Watch where I'm going. I run into a rattlesnake. Wouldn't doubt it out here. There's actually a Jewish memorial cemetery here. It's on a little path after you're walking. I gotta bend over here. These. See, there's the unknown.
Matter of fact, I should have.
So there's a gentleman named Ed Shefflin. That's the person who founded Tombstone. And he's like, people, nothing. You ain't gonna find nothing out there but your own tombstone. That's why I called it the Brady Brothers. 1883. More unknowns. One's there. Now we're gonna go take a look at one of the ones, some famous graves in a second here. Shot. You meet so many nice people out here, and you just want to talk and talk, and you know, I try to talk to as many people as possible. I'm killed because you know, how you doing, sir? Because as I want to live, live out here, so I want to learn as much as I can about everything. Plum, Jim Riley murdered, 1881. You see that there's a lot of murdered, a lot of suicide out here. Poisonings, Indian Bill. Poisonings, hangings. When there's you'll see in a second here or so. There's one that was hung by a group of enraged people in Brisbane, and they took him out of the county jail and hung him. And well, if I remember correctly, I'll say in a second, John Mackenzie. He wasn't guilty. So yeah, see, Miles Sweeney murdered, 1880. But here we go. This is the grave site right here. Right here, we're going to go around here that everybody visits because they're the most famous ones. I mean, old man Clanton. But Billy Clanton, Frank McClary, and Tom McClary. These are the ones who were killed at the OK Corral from the Earps and Doc Holliday. 1881, October 26th. I'll try to back up here. Unfortunately, this one does not have a marker. Unknown, found in an abandoned mine. See what I'm saying? They were in the mines working and something happened. But those, the Clantons, will come over here. Ryan unknown. A teamster killed by Apaches right over here. You see, I'll go up to it. More unknown. Okay, James Hickey, 1881. Ernest Rhines murdered. Yep, killed by Apaches. 1881. Let's see here. Unknowns. Unknown. Tom Waters. Let's see. Judge C. Lindy, 1882. So here we go. Oh, this was the one that was hung by mistake. Crazy. We'll see. Shot by Luke Short and Charlie Storms over there. Mr. Peel. That's the one from Brisbane. I'm trying to think. Got a view out there. Unknown. H.B. Cook. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do a part 2 because my phone is starting to overheat. So let me give me a second.